Hi friends, Suzanne here, a Canadian Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Welcome to my new mini-series called Rockin' the Retiring List. The new annual catalog is just around the corner, but I was hoping to celebrate and utilize products that are available now in the retiring catalogs. And if all goes well, I can share some creative ideas using these items. So follow along with me for the next little while for some crafty fun and inspiration with the Stampin' Up! Retiring List. Okay friends, we're going to do some watercoloring today. This is our Fluid 100 watercolor paper, and that's gray granite for the cardstock. Now I have a plethora of inks here. So what I'm doing with my watercolor paper, my Fluid 100, is I drew a pencil line about 1.25 inches from the bottom, and I am using a piercing mat for some extra squish. I am using the Sweet Ice Cream stamp set. The popsicle has a bottom and a top. So this color combination is one of my favorites, Mango Melody, Flirty Flamingo. And I'm just using my aqua painter or water pen, or I'm not sure what they're called, but the link is in the description below, and it will let you know what they're called. Anyway, I'm just putting water over top of it. So this is Fresh Freesia and Polish Pink. And I'll do the same technique where I take my watercolor or my water pen and I will disrupt the ink. So I don't want it to sink into the watercolor paper. What I want is the ink to move and blend together. So I put a big drop of water on the popsicle part and move the ink around. So this is Calypso, Pool Party, pardon me, it's Pool Party and Granny Apple Green. So I've chosen colors that are close to each other on the rainbow so that they don't look weird. I wouldn't put a purple and a green together because that makes brown, unless I wanted brown, of course. And I know that you can't get the stamp set anymore, but you may be able to find it. First of all, you may have it already, so you might want to try this. Secondly, another demonstrator might be selling their retired products. Like I myself I sell my retired products on my Facebook page. I can sell only to Canadians, however. So when I have enough time to upload the pictures, and I will be able to sell this particular stamp set. So at a discounted price. So you never know. This is Crumb Cake, and I used it for my popsicle sticks and went over it with the pen. And then now anything that has to do with sugar, I put Wink of Stella on. So popsicles are sweet, and so I feel like they need to have a little bit of sugar on them. Now, if you didn't have a water pen, you could use the Wink of Stella, or if you had an empty Wink of Stella, you could fill it up with water and use it as sort of a glittery, watery water pencil or water aqua painter, whatever. You know what, you're picking up what I'm throwing down, I'm sure. All right, so this is Fresh Freesia. I squeezed the ink pad. I got a little ink on the lid, and I added a little water from my water pen holder. I don't know what they're called. Aqua pens, whatever. And I'm flicking some color on there. I'm also going to go in with the Mango Melody as well. And I squeezed a little, and then I put a little droplet there and then flick some on, but I didn't find that I was getting enough flicks. So here is my acrylic block. And, you know, I'm just going to stamp it right into the ink pad. I'm going to put a little bit of water there, and then I am just going to flick it right off. That sounded dirty. Sorry. I'm going to flick the water off, or it sounded mean, I guess. Anyway, and then I'm going to let that dry and wipe up and clean up and all of that. So I'm using Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and I am stamping with the on the Fluid 100. So the thing is, I wouldn't put another white or color on this. This is a beautiful watercolor paper, and I will try to use it as much as I can. You cannot get these little trimmers anymore. This trimmer, I just snuck it into the video real quick. Stampin' Up used to sell them, and you know, sometimes those little gadgets really do help. I use it all the time, to be honest. And I just don't share with you that I do cut my little sentiments down, but that was a really handy item for sure. So this is Gray Granite Shimmer Ribbon. It is still available, and you will be able to purchase it for a little while longer, at least a year. It is a beautiful satin shimmer, gray granite. It adds a beautiful, it just added the most beautiful touch of, I don't know, zhuzh with this card. And you know what, if you, I suppose I didn't have to put it on there. Oh, and by the way, I used tear tape with that. So I put a little bit of tear tape on the ribbon so it wouldn't fray or anything, and it stuck really well. And the Fluid 100 is very similar to, you know, like a cotton watercolor paper. So it's very thick and it's bumpy, and it absorbs greatly. So it is sometimes hard to use specific adhesive. So that's the reason why I did want to use that tear tape. And then I'm covering this with Seal Plus, which is a very sticky and, you know, amazing adhesive. I love it. Sometimes I have a love-hate relationship with it because it does sort of irritate me in ways, but the pros outweigh the cons. So I did put some dimensional adhesive on the back of this sentiment, and I'm plunking that straight in the middle. Now, I will list the products I used today in the description of this video and in the supplies section of my blog. If you have found value in this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my Rockin' the Retired List videos, please subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. So comment below if you have a question or just want to say hi. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.